For my project, I helped students, family members, and friends register to vote. Now, this project was very important to me because I see the value in the rights and privileges we have as American citizens and people that live here to vote. Voting is something that is very important to me because I've been around people and visited countries where they wish their vote actually mattered. Now, the American system isn't perfect, but it does have its values, and one of those values is the opportunity for each of us above the age of 18 to vote. So I took it to campus and helped students register to vote. Now, later in this video, we'll see a clip of how I helped one of my good friends, Anna, register to vote. But until then, I'd like to talk about the leadership that I was able to see through my project. Now, politics are kind of an uneasy subject. It often causes arguments, confrontations, and it's really not the easiest thing to just approach someone about their political beliefs. So I tried to take it as a nonpartisan event and help people understand that through empathy, we can vote. Now, I had to have empathy for this project because it was very quick for people to want to put up a defensive barrier and share their political thoughts. Now, I wasn't there to hear about their political platform. All I wanted to do was help people register to vote. Another leadership thing that it took a lot of me was drive. I didn't realize how awkward and tough it would be to talk to fellow students about their political beliefs. And like I mentioned, I didn't necessarily go into beliefs as much as asking the question if they're registered to vote often was hard for me because I didn't know what they would respond with. Now, on campus, I tried to ask 3 questions. Number 1, are you registered to vote? Number 2, are you planning to vote? And if the answer was no to either of those, I'd ask them a simple why. Now, the results were outstanding. It's no secret that voting turnout amongst millennials and Gen Z is lower than what should be happening. So I decided that I would go out and find those millennials and Gen Zs and encourage them to vote. I was able to talk to many students on campus, many of my friends, and help them register to vote. It was an honor for me to show what I care about and how I can help them. Now we're going to see an example of me with my friend Anna and how I helped her register to vote. This is an example of how me and my friends have been able to register to vote. This is my good friend Anna, and she'll be helping me out today. So I'll kind of show my screen to see what I went through in this process. It was a great, easy thing that Utah has done to make registering very easy. So first off, you can check if you already are registered to vote. Anna is not, so we're going to hit no. Then we're going to go through her address, which we will keep confidential. So do you want to put in your house number and then your driver's license number, please? So once we've entered in Anna's house number and some basic information, it's brought up to this screen. We can make sure this is the right person. We did find Anna Hunsaker correctly. So then it's going to ask you a couple more questions. We're not going to show that on camera because they're very personal. But luckily, it was just a very simple process, and we were able to register a lot of people to vote because of how simple Utah has made it.